Welcome back to the Wrestling Bubble. We just finished AEW All In Texas. Great pay-per-view. This is the pay-per-view we've been waiting for all year, okay? Because I don't know about y'all, but watching WrestleMania 41 sucked, okay? And we finally got a really, really good pay-per-view. Thank you, Tony Khan. AEW All In Texas was everything that we hoped for. The hype, I mean, they delivered on the hype, okay? We got great storytelling. We got great matches. We got finishes that made sense, okay? If you didn't like this pay-per-view, listen, stick with WWE. You really don't like wrestling, okay? And you just hating to hate. Go ahead.
I mean, you pretty much summed it up. This was a great pay-per-view. WrestleMania 41 was forgettable after watching All In Texas. I don't even care about WWE Saturday Night Main Event. They had some returns. We had some shocking endings. And I would actually like to start off with the first match with AEW World Trios Championship, Death Riders versus the Obs. Of course, the Obs retained, but unfortunately, Death Riders wasn't happy with the result that they took out Samoa Joe. Really, it's not much to talk about with this match because it really wasn't built, but it was still a good match in the end of the day. You have any opinions about this match or anything?
Nah, it was straight. I mean, we pretty much knew what was gonna happen in this match. I ain't mad at it. It didn't overstay its welcome. You know, decent match, decent showing, etc. Let's go ahead and go to the second match, which was the men's casino gauntlet match. And of course, we knew Mark Briscoe and MJF would be starting things off in the number 1 and 2 spot.
MJF is a character. Like, this dude was he's an evil genius, as MVP would say, and he proved it tonight with the men's casino gauntlet match, and the right man won, which was MJF. He pretty much stole it from Mark Briscoe. And I don't think Mark Briscoe MJF is over right now because the way how Mark Briscoe looked, he looked ticked off, pissed off, and just ready to go. No more talky talk. He wants to throw it down tonight.
Well, he's going to have to get in the back of the line when it comes to touching MJF because MJF just won the casino gauntlet match, which means he's carrying the clipboard now, okay? And he's got the Hurt Syndicate right there to make sure he gets the job done whenever he feels like cashing in. So, Mark Briscoe, you're old news, buddy. Okay? Go play with Orange Cassidy and the rest of the clowns. MJF is on to bigger and better things. And it starts with his Triple B, the AEW World title.
Exactly, because it's coming back home. And then I will say, unfortunately, Adam Cole was not able to defend his title tonight because of medical issues. We believe it might be concussion or anything, so he will not be in AEW for a while. He was talking about retirement, but he said that's not in the cards right now. So, speedy recovery for Adam Cole. But we had a fatal 4-way with AEW TNT Championship with Dustin Rhodes versus Kyle Fletcher versus Sammy Guevara and versus Daniel Garcia. If I would be honest in this match, the Youngies was really carrying this match. Honestly, I forgot Dustin Rhodes was even in this match. And I feel like he was only in this match because before the match started, they kept saying how Dustin Rhodes never won a title in AEW in his life. And today he made history by winning the title, but I feel like he's just going to drop it to Kyle Fletcher. Do you believe that?
Honestly, this, like, Dustin winning this match, he's from Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, home crowd. This is All In, AEW's biggest stage. He's an original day oneer in AEW.
Oh, that's so true.
Okay. I mean, just look at it. They just created this huge moment in Dustin's career,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then Kyle Fletcher is going to take that title
As he should.
off of Dustin Rhodes ASAP, okay?
Please.
Because Kyle Fletcher, honestly, like, I had him to win that match between him and Adam Cole. And then whenever I saw that they had a fatal 4-way all of a sudden, because Adam Cole, who knows what's going on with him, maybe retiring or whatever, okay? But he's got health issues. So when I see it's a fatal 4-way, I'm like, hold up, what's going on here? So y'all just threw all these people in here. Like, man, I really was hoping that it was going to be Kyle Fletcher. But for all the reasons that I mentioned earlier, day oneer, hometown, biggest show, you know what I mean? It only made sense that Dustin won it. And then Dustin is a really good babyface to a young heel Kyle Fletcher. So I think okay, Kyle didn't win on the biggest stage, but I think that Dustin will give him a really good story, good rivalry, etc. And I think we are going to get an evolution of Kyle Fletcher with a rivalry with Dustin Rhodes. There's so much experience right there. You know what I mean? Dustin's been a babyface and a really great heel.
Yeah.
With the original Gold Dust.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Most definitely. Especially he's mostly on Ring of Honor. So he's just going to be a transitional champ for Kyle Fletcher. But it was a great moment for Dustin Rhodes. You know, like you said earlier, from being from Texas, he had his nephew. Pretty much he had the whole goddamn family out there celebrating with him. So we don't need to get into
it was it was a good moment.
For him. Yes, very emotional. Moving on, we have Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. And honestly, this match was great. Normally, I'm not a big Young Bucks fan when it comes to their matches, but there were so many close calls that I thought the Young Bucks was going to just take it all.
Yeah, this match was crazy. And honestly, they started out slower, and it was like more psychological because obviously the Young Bucks, they're a tag team. They won a bunch of championships everywhere or whatever. Okay. And then you got Swerve and Ospreay on their own.
Yeah.
The top of the top in AEW. But together, it's like, man, you're going up against this experienced tag team. And you two got to figure out how to make this work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the Young Bucks was just doing what they do. In a sense, playing with their food early on in the match. I mean, they're outsmarting them. They're faster, etc. They're doing tag team moves on them.
They even stalled to the ring by doing a whole history. Why they're the founding fathers of AEW. So, I mean, I love when the Young Bucks pretty much switch over to EVPs. Unfortunately, they are no longer going to be EVPs because Swerve and Will Ospreay took it all. They actually still have a title shot. And we'll see who's going to go for it first. Will it be Will Ospreay? Will it be Swerve? I mean, they both want to be champion, especially Will Ospreay. He needs more to gain because he never won.
Yeah, Ospreay really hasn't made that push for a title. Mm-mm. And honestly, that's fine. I've been okay with it because he's been a part of some good stories and whatnot and great matches. So I'm one of them people. I don't need somebody to rush to get a title. I like to see their journey. I like to see where they came from and where they are now. You know what I mean? So I'm fine with it. As long as they're actually out there doing something meaningful, I'm here for the ride. But Kyle Fletcher, on the other hand, like I was talking about earlier, yes, he's young, whatever, but he's already been through some stuff. You know what I mean? And clearly he's ready. The iron is hot right now.
You do gotta
you gotta strike. I feel like even though Dustin just won, you gotta take it. I mean, you gotta make this dude the biggest asshole in AEW.
You think he's
gotta take it with the quickness.
Probably at a pay-per-view or possibly at a regular TV show, AEW Dynamite.
Who knows? I mean,
obviously,
but at the same time, it's I don't want some rushed thing that ends up looking stupid, but like, hey, he finally won it. You know what I mean? Because he just gave up winning at All in Texas. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But Swerve and Ospreay winning this match. Look, I was kind of scared about that 1 year without
I know
challenging for a world title in AEW. I'm like, hold up now, what's going on with that?
Oh,
but
boy.
like, I was also enjoying the Young Bucks work as the EVPs. Like,
yes.
playing that character role, like, man, that was so, I liked it. That was like
Abusing
the
their
only time I
power.
really liked the Young Bucks like that, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Please, I don't know what they're gonna do now that they're no longer have that EVP
They
title.
could still be founding fathers.
They're
just not EVPs.
There you
so
go,
like,
yeah.
hopefully they continue that type of thing where they push their seniority, you know, and who knows, like, I don't want to spend too much more time talking about that. It was a great match though. Definitely one of my favorite matches of the night. And what did we have next?
We have the women's casino gauntlet match. Of course, we have the number 1 Chris Statlander and number 2 Megan Bain. These two strong women put on a goddamn banger. But we also had, what I would say, returning, maybe Athena return also into the women's.
Oh no, don't you skip over Willow.
Oh yes, Willow looks great.
Look, because first we got the 1-on-1 with Chris Statlander and Megan Bain. And the whole time we're trying to figure out, okay, who's bigger, who's stronger, etc. Right? Like, we was just like, yo, we got to see this. And then Willow joins them.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, we got to see this.
And Willow she lost a lot
like,
of weight.
we got to see the triple threat between these 3 women because, wow. Like, you know what I mean? That would be really good, like, for AEW. That'd be really good for the fans because there's so much story right there. You got the history with Willow and Chris Statlander. You got this new big threat, Megan Bain.
Goddess.
And it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's right there. And obviously you can have the 1-on-1s between all 3 women. And then who ends up joining? Like, was it Tekla or was it?
Well, number 4 was Ty Mello, and
okay,
then
Ty.
Tekla Kimmo.
Look, Ty Mello. Hey, hi Ty. Glad you're back, right? Because you know she started out with AEW and everything, and I like Ty Mello. Okay, but I don't think you in the right spot among these women. Okay,
main eventers.
You more like supposed to be going against Penelope Ford, and I know you friends with Anna Jay, but like, you know what I mean? Like, all of y'all are in that category. I mean, Harley Cameron, she's in that category, but I feel like she'll jump. Like, she just get better, just get better in the ring. She's got everything else already.
Speaking of Harley, she did return.
Yes,
looking like a goddamn cat. But welcome back.
But when she popped up, that was so like, funny. And it's like just like little
puppet.
Yo, just little things like that. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like Harley Cameron, she would kill it in the WWE. Yeah, because she's already she just gets that part of it, the entertainment part.
Well, unfortunately, the way how freaking Triple H is booking, don't go there.
No, don't go there, girl. You already doing your thing in AEW. Okay, that's the thing about being over there. It's like, yo, honestly, you see who's hungry and who's like doing as much as they can with the time they're given. Okay, look at Toni Storm. Like, I didn't give two. I didn't care about Toni Storm when she was in WWE straight up. Whatever was going on in NXT, and then when she went to the main roster, did not care. I was like, yo, what's her character? Like, what is that? She got the little sticker thing on her cheek or whatever, and okay. Not impressed. I don't know what the hype was. Maybe it was just people like the way she looks or something. But fast forward, she goes to AEW. Man,
she found her
doing
character.
The same damn thing. You know what I mean? And then the timeless, yo. I was like, yes, money. Okay. So when you got somebody like Harley Cameron, and then we're able to see her growth and see, like, okay, yeah, she gonna be a star. Like, she already is, like, building towards that. She just get better in the ring. I bet WWE looking at Maxine Dupree the same way, right?
Who?
Exactly. Not even on the same level, but like, yeah. You see the cream rise to the top. Look at how Megan Bain, Willow, and Chris Statlander have like used the time better.
You know who else used the time better? Mother freaking Athena, okay?
Uh-huh.
WWE dropped the ball on Athena because she is killing it at Ring of Honor. She is like one of the biggest star even at AEW Dynamite, and she's not even on freaking Dynamite.
Yeah.
The girl made a freaking return at AEW Dynamite for the women's casino gauntlet. The crowd went crazy. And then the right woman won the AEW casino gauntlet match when she hit the old face on Amina for the 1, 2, 3. It was emotional. She tried to keep it together because at the end of the day, she's still a heel, but she deserves it. And I am looking forward to her trying to cash in to become the new AEW women's champion, or even TBS. I mean, hey, end of the day, I love Athena. So,
yeah. I did not have Athena on my bingo card, but
it's a surprise. Yeah,
as part of like my prediction for this pay-per-view in general, it kind of played into it because now Athena has the ability to just pop up on somebody.
Boom.
Okay, take a page from Naomi, ladies. Proceed with caution. Okay, Athena out here with a clipboard. It ain't safe.
So guard your titles with your life. Speaking of titles, we have the AEW World Tag Team Champion, the Hurt Syndicate, the champions, of course, with MVP and MJF versus Jet Speeds, no one cares, versus the
the Patriarch.
Lord, his name. Patriarchy with Mama Wayne.
Mama Wayne.
Mama Wayne. Mama Wayne. Mama Wayne. You are looking slimmer than ever, Mama Wayne.
Yes.
You do your thing, girl. But the Hurt Syndicate did exactly what they're supposed to do. Dominate, hurt people, and let people know what time it is. FTR, I know they try to get the lick in with the Hurt Syndicate, but bro, they look like children compared to them. Do we really have to believe? I'm sorry. I know rumor is people say MJF might cause in the title with FTR. That will be the stupidest thing.
But honestly, if something like that happened, it would have to be after MJF already wins. Triple B.
That I can see.
And then you got like Lashley challenging them one-on-one. You got Shelton going for him.
I'm sorry. I like MJF with the Hurt Syndicate, though.
I do, too.
I like it.
But that's how we get them in the main event scene for that. I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying it's going to happen right now, but you get what I'm saying. Like, eventually. Because you got to let it... Everything they're doing with the Hurt Syndicate, you got to let it cook, all right? The things that lean towards MJF's side of it. Yeah. Because you could tell that's the long story.
True.
With the Hurt Syndicate and MJF. That's the long game.
We also have more long story of the return of Adam Cope.
Who?
Cope. With a new shirt merch. And Adam Cope came for the save. Let's start from the beginning. How does all started, actually. Of course, the Hurt Syndicate retained, so there's really no need to get into that. FTR coming to the ring to talk to Christian, Nick Wayne, and his other little child. And it was a little awkward. I will say that because I'm like, okay, I can feel a turn coming. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, what's going on? Like, who's going to turn on who? Is Nick Wayne finally going to snap? He's better a heel anyways, not a baby face. And then, of course, as Christian was trying to leave the ring, Nick Wayne said, enough is enough. And he hit Christian with his own finisher. And it was all planned by Mama Wayne.
I love it.
I love every bit of it. Nick Wayne took a break and said, like he'd been holding it in forever.
Listen, people that say that AEW don't be having those storylines, y'all not watching. Y'all, there's no way y'all are watching. Man, look, the way Christian was cooking with this patriarchy, especially when he had Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not in it anymore.
But that's like the early stages where Christian was just delivering banger after banger with them promos. Okay, must see TV whenever this dude was on screen. So fast forward everything that they done went through and him trying to guide Nick Wayne and whatever, but everything Nick Wayne did was not really good enough for Christian, to the point where Nick Wayne turned on Christian and dropped him where he stood.
Man.
And it wasn't just that. What else happened?
Mama Wayne slapped the crap out of him and laughed at his face. FTR they were surprised, and then they just seemed to get their lick in. They pretty much, because let's see, remember FTR are not legend killers. I forgot what they nicknamed themselves, but come on, Christian, you're a legend. You should have known it was coming for you. And before they hit him with the chair toe, we had the return of Adam Cope.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Look, the entrance, like the way they presented him when they hit his music and everything, it looked good. It looked big time-ish. Like, it looked like this is the second largest wrestling company, and it just looked good. Like, I feel like they were really like the production and everything spot on tonight. Not so much as the camera people though, because like, man, sometimes y'all gotta know when to just swipe right. All right, like y'all gotta like sometimes you gotta cut them cameras, man. Like y'all be showing stuff we don't need to be seeing. Anyways,
but of course Adam Cope had a little mic to let Christian know to go find himself. So of course this is a little teaser that Adam Copeland and Christian are going to reunite it, and it feels so good. So I don't think FTR is going to win them belts anytime soon. Now that Adam Copeland's here.
After they took them spears, like, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'd rather see Adam Cope.
Just Cope, and not even Adam Cope, just Cope.
Cope and Christian go against Bobby Lashley and them, because after seeing Bobby Lashley stand with FTR, I was like, dang, that looked like a child. I mean,
honestly, I think that's where they head after they deal with Christian's problems. You know what I mean?
Just to lose, please.
It's like, I'm saying, like, they eventually, yes, I could see them going after the tag team titles, right? And it has to be Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin that still have the titles when they do decide to go for them. Nobody else, just them.
Just them.
Okay. But I mean, Cope comes in the ring, picks up the mic. He has his spike, his wooden bat or whatever, like with spikes, nails all in and whatever. But he picks up the microphone and he goes up to Christian and he just says this one thing. Like, you remember whenever Christian was in the ring with Cope, and it looked like they were about to like just get back together, and he told him, go yourself. Okay. So fast forward, Cope has the mic and he goes up to Christian the same way and he tells him, go find yourself. And I say, okay, y'all slick for that. Like, that was cool. Nice callback. And I like it because we understood exactly what's happening, and the way it played out was good. Okay, listen, bro, I've been here for you, but you got to go find yourself before there can be any us.
Yeah.
So I like that. I mean, listen, the stories are there. Y'all just got to watch and pay attention. That's it. So those of us who watched this journey, this story play out, we appreciated it. Anyways, go ahead.
I mean, that's pretty much it to sum it up, that segment. So I'm going to move on to the match. We all been waiting for one of the biggest women's title match ever. Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné.
What about them entrances, though?
I was going to get to that. Woo! Starting off with Mercedes Moné. My girl looked like money, drip, drip, and gold. I like her ring gear, but they've been a little too much wardrobe malfunction. But that robe looked awesome. I love how she had every opponent, victim, whatever she want to call them, beat on the robe. Girl, like I
I
said,
wonder.
drip, drip.
Honestly, I wonder if those were the women that had championships that she beat.
Well, it was like
in
almost
the past
12
and
of
everything.
them.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Though?
I mean, yes, because she had Kyrie
that would
on
make
the,
sense.
I was
Yeah,
like,
as
Kyrie.
to why she had Kyrie.
So yes, that was amazing. I mean, Tony coming out looking like a mine, whatever. Started off as a grandma because she is timeless. Tony Storm put some respect on these ladies' name, and I would say these ladies put on a mother freaking banger. We had blood. We had mind games. Man,
We had kisses. We had
we had some eating.
I mean, yo, this match was exactly how we thought it would be. Excellent. This easily 5 stars. Easily. Like, and if you don't agree with that, we got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
I mean, this was money. Like this was excellent. Like the entrances, like just the video they show you before the match, right?
Yeah,
like
the great promo package.
Man,
not promo, but video.
But it's like the entrances, like you could tell, like they cared about this story, the build up, everything. Like, man, this was excellent.
It wasn't a 3 weeks build up. I mean, 3 weeks, whatever. It was a great build up to the point when the match. I just couldn't wait. I was like, is freaking Mercedes really going to win this title and then lose? Who knows? But Tony, man, she hit her with like what? Pile drivers, like 3 pile drivers or whatever.
And look, she. This was crazy. Like, I don't even know what this. Like, there's nothing you could say to justify to people if they did not watch this match to appreciate how good it was.
It was so crazy. The only way for Tony to win, she had to hit an avalanche. Avalanche Storm 0 off the first rope, second rope, whatever.
It was like the second rope, yeah.
For the 1, 2, 3, because Mercedes was not giving up that easy. My girl was trying to become a 7-belt Monet, okay? But I mean, not unfortunately, but still, your AEW World Champion Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné lost for the first time ever. Honestly, I thought Athena was gonna come out after that, just make her night even worse.
I was just like, yo, I know she gonna cash in tonight. Like, come on, especially after that match. Especially after that match.
So right now, the question we ask is, what's next for Mercedes Moné? Is she gonna start losing her belts one by one? Start over? I mean, there's so many questions.
Did this just humble her or make her even hungrier?
There you go.
Okay.
There's a lot of questions.
Cause Mercedes ain't the type that'll challenge one time, get defeated, back of the line. No.
Right.
She's your CEO, okay? If at first you don't succeed,
try again. While we're speaking of that, I hope, because we did see Toni Storm with a bloody nose, so hopefully she's not severe injured or have a broken nose or anything. But even if she has a broken nose, they're just going to put a face mask. But at the end of the day, we don't want no injury from any wrestlers. Same with Mercedes Moné. Hopefully she's still good. Both ladies put on a great match. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. I'm sorry, no women in WWE is going to touch this match at all. It was a clean. I love the blood. I love the toughness. I just love it all.
Yeah.
Like, they really, really show how women wrestling should look like.
Honestly, this was like technical, hard hitting. I mean, they did power moves. Like, everything made sense. They multiple different types of submission holds. I mean, look, man, they fought outside. I think Mercedes power bombed Toni Storm on the outside, like in the aisleway. Man, look, this match had everything you need. This had everything from go. Look, they gave you the video, they gave you the entrances, banger match, and then they gave you the ending. Man, please, this was perfect.
You want to know what else was perfect? Okada versus Kenny Omega.
Yes.
The story that started all back in New Japan. Both guys had a wonderful entrance, of course. But we have crowned our new United Champion Okada because
Unified.
unified. My bad. Unified champion Okada, thanks to Don Callis and his Goon Squad.
Yo. Yo, this match was really good. This was really good. It started off slow pace and everything,
Yeah.
and then they obviously turned it all the way up. For how banged up they are after their careers, like up to this point, and obviously with Kenny Omega dealing with diverticulitis and had surgery and all that stuff, and obviously he doesn't wrestle as much anymore. But look, this match was like really good. I don't want to hear nobody talking about they're matching Wrestle Kingdom whatever was better than this. Yeah, so they obviously weren't trying or they were holding back or this match was really good. Like they both gave it their all, obviously. I mean, you can see how banged up they were. Like, anytime they did, like, a close-up, all you saw was bruises and, like, just... Man, they hit each other with the haymakers. You saw classic Kenny with the V-triggers and, the snap suplexes and whatnot. Okada hitting it with those drop kicks that only probably Randy Orton can mimic. And then you see the elbow drops from Okada. Like, these were, I think, up until this point, these were the only two that made it outside the ring and did any kind of move on a table. You know what I mean? Like the announce table.
Look, I was even laughing when Don Callis pulled the ref out of the ring.
Man, oh my God. I ain't even talk about commentary.
Lord.
Man, Don Callis over there just dropping gems on commentary. Like... his back and forth with Jim Ross and Taz and even Excalibur. I mean, look, they were on it. Don Callis would sneak in and attack Kenny whenever he got the opportunity.
Taz Crowder, he's like, I don't even know why you put on the headset. You just keep interfering.
Right. Like, why are you even over here?
Like, Don Callis is a character. He was going to do anything to make sure Okada was a unified champion. And God dog it, Don Callis pretty much accomplished that. Congratulations. The right man won Okada. Kenny does need a break from wrestling for a while, especially, the whole, what is it called?
The diverticulitis
surgery. So this would be a good break for him. He probably most likely will get his rematch with Okada down the road because they were like 3-3, whatever they are.
They're 2-2 now.
Tied into. So yeah, most definitely they're gonna run it back. But I would like to see Okada versus what is the other person off of Don Callis?
Konosuke Takeshita. Yes.
That's that.
Please. I know they're probably gonna have Ibushi at least try to face him or whatever again, because like they just had a really good match. But I gotta see Takeshita, and I gotta see serious Takeshita. Okay, I gotta see serious Takeshita. I don't care if it turns him babyface, because honestly, he was a great babyface. And we haven't really seen a real just asshole heel Konosuke Takeshita. I think if it turns him babyface going against Okada, so be it. I love babyface Takeshita. And honestly, like, I feel like they would have one of the best matches that AEW's ever had. Between those two, yeah.
I mean, I ain't got really much to say about that besides Okada with, what's his name, Ibushi, Takeshita. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh gosh, there's a lot that Okada can do. But I think it's gonna start off with Ibushi, and then somehow Akesha's gonna get involved. Remember, Akesha already told Okada this is temporarily. But the way how Don Callis was acting, I felt this is gonna be forever, ever.
Look, I could definitely see Don Callis paired up with Okada, especially against Takeshita. This is gonna be the second person, right, that Don Callis turned on or whatever, and then he has this guy come and take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. Like, I gotta see it. Tony, please book the match. But
Let it build.
build the story.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But before we get into the main event, we had a little surprise guest. Bray Wyatt's widow wife. Basically JoJo's song for Swerve. Missed that part. But of course no one didn't really know who she was. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't really announce it. She just started singing, so it was kind of like awkward. All she showed was like the fireflies, but it's like no one doesn't know who Bray Wyatt is too much because he was in WWE, not AEW. And really, they don't know her like.
Well,
that.
I would say her.
Yeah.
I mean, these fans know who Bray Wyatt was. Like, I'm just saying, like her though. Like, I didn't even know about. Look, I didn't even know about Bray Wyatt until he came back as the Fiend. And that's when you were telling me, "Oh yeah, that was Bray Wyatt," and about all the stuff. Because I was not watching during all that. I just couldn't handle it. Like I was not watching.
But we are gonna go on to the main event of the bloody main event: Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship. And I must say, these guys put it all on the line. They just did everything.
Look, this
did not give a
Sheamus described this whole pay-per-view banger after banger after banger. Man, you thought that look. Normally they'd be like, man, you can't book all this stuff on one show. The audience is gonna be tired.
Nope.
Bullshit.
Nope.
Okay, the audience loved this pay-per-view. Clearly, they were loud the entire time up until the last match on the card. Okay, and guess what? Everybody fucking wrestled.
And you know what's even funny about this main event? We had surprise returns. We had a goddamn revenge.
Man, this was nice.
We had the end game.
Yo,
this was a goddamn end game.
We had this Darby Allin descending from Mount Everest. Okay,
we had freaking Daniel Bryan coming out of goddamn retirement.
Man, this dude came in with a mask on, took it off, and hit Wheeler Yuta with the damn bicycle knee. All right, stop doing my move, yo.
We got freaking for real. Stop doing this. What is that? Gosh, what is Swerve's little guy?
You had Osprey come out.
Osprey,
you had Prince Nana.
Freaking. I don't know how I don't know how he handcuffed Marina Shafir. I mean,
he handcuffed Marina Shafir to that little timekeepers area. Because she was like coming with the briefcase and the key and whatnot. I guess Moxley was gonna use the belt, to hit Hangman
with it.
But yeah, like man, you had a little bit of everything in this. This looked like the damn Avengers going up against Thanos. Yo, this was so good.
Hey man, I'm like, you have Swerve giving Hangman the chain to choke Moxley out.
Yeah, like when Swerve came in with the chain to like knock out the Young Bucks and whatnot. Mm-hmm. You see Swerve looking like the crowd's cheering or whatever. And then he just slid the chain in. Hangman's looking at Swerve like all beaten up and just
like
bloody, just a bloody mess. Like, I mean, this dude done been through it.
Literally.
Moxley put this dude through it from the get-go. It was like after he opened up Moxley with that fork, Moxley say, okay, game on. And just proceeded to put this through his pace. Like, man, glass.
Bottles.
Nails.
You name it. It was out there.
Tables. I mean, teeth. Like, Moxley did everything to Hangman.
When Hangman said you will have to kill him,
man, he was not lying.
Kidding. You will have to kill him.
So after all that, then you got Hangman's biggest rival, Swerve, standing there having his back, tossing him the chain. And then Hangman proceeds to, yo, I swear, he beat up Moxley. He like hit him with the buckshot lariat
onto the little
onto the bed of nails. This was awesome. Like going through everything, that whole Death Rider story and Moxley creating this new persona for himself and everything, this all made it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this all made it worth it. Like, clearly, they were cooking this up. And you just gotta, like, follow the story. Like, man, you wouldn't appreciated this win if you didn't go through the story. I'm sorry. Like, it wouldn't have been this big of a deal if they didn't tell that story. You're welcome. I mean, man, look, obviously certain stuff don't happen as quick as it's supposed to, right? Or at least as quick as we would like it to. But after this pay-per-view and all these stories culminating and these people winning these matches, and the right people won, like, all night, really, you have to appreciate the storytelling. Like, because none of this wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have meant nothing. You wouldn't have felt how you felt watching this if the stories weren't there. I'm sorry, TK still cooking.